It's Black History Month, and the Discovery Children's Museum is celebrating the achievements and contributions of Black Americans. Joining me now with more on what they have planned for you, Discovery on Wheels Outreach Coordinator, we have Kim Carter, as well as a founding member of the group En Vogue. I know you probably remember them. We have Maxine Jones, who also works with the museum on their DEI council, which we'll talk about in just a second. All right, let's talk about these events. I was reading over it, and I love the fact that people can really get involved and have some, memorable moments that they're creating.
Awesome. Yeah. So this month, with it being Black History Month, we are celebrating contributions of Black Americans throughout history. And so each week we've kind of broken down into different type of subjects that we're focusing on. So one week we focused on cultural icons, then one week we focused on leaders in STEM. And then coming up, we are going to be celebrating Black musicians. So we have different activities in all of our galleries that are kind of centered around all of these different artists and historical icons. So we have celebrated like Katherine Johnson and her contribution to saving the Apollo 13 mission with her mathematics. And then we also have some workshops where we'll have some featured artists and guest readers coming in, showcasing their books. And this upcoming week is where we'll be focusing on Black musicians. And so we're really highlighting jazz and doing programming around our jazz posters, and also highlighting some books written by some musicians as well.
Yeah, why do you think it's so important, Kim, for people to celebrate Black history no matter who they are?
So I think that it's really important for our community to just learn about history throughout, Black history throughout the years, so that then that way they can learn how they can embrace it themselves and learn about Black history in their community. And it's great for families to come together to learn that, because it's not just about, only the children picking up this information. Adults can learn a thing or two as well.
Oh, yeah, and I would imagine that some of their parents are like, oh, wow, I didn't know that either. All right, Maxine, let's go ahead and turn things over to you. I love the fact that the museum has a Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Council, because that says how important this is to Discovery. So tell us why you're involved in this and why you think it's so important.
Well, I think it's important that every kid has access and exposure to STEM and all the wonderful activities, of course, at the museum as well. And I think exposure is just key to a kid knowing that they can do and be anything. So,
yeah. And you're living proof of that. I mean, as we talk about Black history here, for those who may be uninitiated here, when we talk about En Vogue, we're talking about the soundtrack to a lot of people's lives, one of the biggest selling groups for women, R&B. What does that feel like to be kind of like walking, living history?
Oh, wow. I feel just like myself. I mean,
She's like, I just wake up in the morning.
I feel like a regular person, but it's really an honor and a blessing to be a part of a wonderul legacy like En Vogue. So I'm happy. It's just really sweet that people feel like, we created and we were the music and the soundtrack to so many wonderful memories.
Yeah. I'm tempted to sing, but I'm not going to.
Go for it.
I mean, just so many songs are flooding my head right now. Thank you so much for all that you do. And the fact that she is part of our community, just another proof that we are Vegas strong. We have so many awesome people in our area. And then what you guys are doing at the museum, I mean, just so fabulous that you're pouring into these children in the way you are. So how can people come and be a part of this? When should they show up and hang out with you guys?
So our operating hours are, we are open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 5, and then on Sunday we're open from noon to 5, and it is just $13.50 for locals. So you can check out our website, www.discoverykidslv.org, if you want to get more information about our programs and services.
All right. Thanks so much, ladies.
Awesome. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and check in with our weather authority.
Hey, Latoya, beautiful weather today.